everything is exciting here. This is a good place to be.
That is Jonathan Nalebo for you. How is the family though?
Great.
They're great.
On well, yes.
And I have Mama Sita. Oh, baby.
Yeah.
Twaki.
Dallas.
Carol Chechiriwo. Onidira mu lockdown eno. Ndaba never weapon buvudde bugamba.
None of these things have always been here. Tezi Fanga, they're always in place. Nalebo, we said you posted on me on this show by the way.
Okay. But I love those weapons. They are really looking
guys, why am I the only lady?
So lockdown.
I'm only sleeping enough, I think.
Okay.
I'm not having very many shows. I have enough sleep, and I have my me time. That's where I'm looking at this.
Do you have his time?
Yeah.
Is he getting his time now?
Of course.
Why is Nalebo answering for me?
I think he gets his time more than
a lot of his time.
If he's getting a lot of his time, are we expecting the Tumbudu to come out anytime soon?
Why?
I'm asking. And because there's a lot of...
But why is Nalebo throwing words from the other side?
You want him to keep quiet?
You're talking to me.
So do we be hopeful?
Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm using other means, other ways of
avoiding.
Yes. Not Postina. Not Postina Nalebo.
But you have a champion of withdraw.
Who is
that? Champion of
Master, not just champion.
Are you serious?
Master.
How did Tysil come to happen?
That wasn't a withdraw. Are you serious?
But here as a family planning method.
If they are saying master withdraw.
Auntie, you master until when you want it there.
I do have Timo on the chat, Jonathan Nalebo and Carol Kasita. A ngombo, bajita ngombo, is that what they call it?
Ngombo.
A ngombo for this entire week. Actually, we've gone like Wednesday, so it's just like over the weekend about the entanglement. Yesterday we talked about entanglements. I saw an article of you, Carol. I'm talking about some entanglement.
Carol
I don't entangle.
If
Nalebo says Siri, no, who do I entangle with?
There is something I read. You were saying you had no entanglement with Daddy Andre.
It was somewhere?
It was you were the one who said it.
Where was it being?
Entanglement is zero. Whoa, smart man.
Yes.
Wajeyo busale wanonga byakatandika nayo mukyala we kasese we yavaayo tewaddamu kwogera.
Oh yeah, you guys.
So that is a sweet man. There is nothing he can do to women.
I did not say. May I please speak?
Okay, you speak.
Tell me why I designed this process. I didn't say he cannot do stuff because I don't know if he can or not. I'm not his. I didn't entangle with Daddy Andre.
Oh,
I didn't entangle with him. There was no entanglement.
No, we were asking how did you know that you cannot entangle as a woman?
Of course, he's a man, so I think he can entangle. I didn't say he cannot entangle. I didn't say he cannot.
All right. Let's hit the nail on top. Entanglements happen. Timo, you've had entanglements. Jonathan, you've had Jonathan, you entangler. Carol Kasita, entanglements is about. And I'm glad that you all committed people. Today, what happens if you find out about an entanglement? Actually, even before we get to what happens when you find out, how do you want to find out? Do you want her to tell you? Or why you want to find out like a CID?
CID?
Like investigator.
If I find out. Because I want to find out when it is happening. Not here.
You want to catch them red-handed?
I don't want to be a CID. I want to find out when it is happening. First of
red
all,
hand.
When everything be happening, when even somebody doesn't have proof, and they say, gundi agara gundi ngale tumanyi oshegera. So I want to find out when it is real. not finding out in here say mchalo twamulabe ne gundi atambula ali katale bwa baade bagenda gula benyanja.
The genesis of this entire entanglement story, omukazi yavaayo n'agamba I had an entanglement. Ye yate yatulira. Kati bwavaayo n'akugamba Timoye mwenyewe n'agamba nti darling. Badde entangulinga nalebo.
Abampadde respect.
Thank you.
Abampadde respect. Why? First of all, my son is resembling you. He's a very beautiful man. First of all, abakwadde respect. Why? Kubanga aba atidde nti singa okizuula aba akikutadde mu face yo nti I'm here like I am nakola ensobi. So what you do is up to you now. Aba tosanze nakuswaza mbantu oba nogenda omusajja because by the time you didn't find out ye nakwegambira kitegeeza nti alina okuswala mu mutima ekintu kyabaawo. How can we make it better? Oshegera. So in respect yabagikuwadde.
Do you think it's the same thing, Jonathan? Bwakwegambira Edith nakugamba had an entanglement.
To me, I'm a highly local man.
And a Muganda at that.
He's a Musoga.
But he looks like a Muganda.
But
he's
it
short
is
like
quite
Musoga.
very hard. Kizunzo mukazi otuuka ku entanglement nebeerawo ng'eyaabo nga sikimanyi.
So olaba CID bembadde ngamba.
CCID naye ffe gye twakulira omusajja oba overall. So mu overall munino mmanya mu mbeera yonna. So it is actually very disrespectful omukazi okujja n'angamba aba afuse musajja mu maka.
Sebo kati ogamba nti omukyala tasobola kwekekana otamanya.
Tasobola. Tekiriwo.
So check every day.
Nze nkugambye tekisoboka kubeerawo.
When it comes back you say come and I check.
Tekisoboka.
Oh my God, what's going on?
Jonathan. These things happen.
Kugambye wekitukira okuba nti ya akiŋŋamba mba nsiziza okubeera omusajja mu maka.
So for you, it's a question of ego. If she
No,
tells
it's
you,
not ego. What I'm saying is that you have failed to control your home. Okutuka omukazi okugamba
Question of
nti
responsibility.
exactly. So as a man who is grounded, as a local man, as a Ugandan, as a Musoga, ife waffe tebibeerayo era nze sola bikkiriza bbeerawo.
Wekibeerawo
nga kibadde wansi,
kibadde
just wants to come out.
Tekisoboka bbeerawo.
There is
Waki kikkiriza bbeerawo.
nothing like never. And what do you call a responsible man to a family?
I've not said the responsible.
No, like oba omuntu agoberera omukyala we okigadinga otyo omuteeka ku kasaala omuteekako otyo.
Nze nkugambye.
No,
Era yamanye engeri gye following up. Mujja mufuna obudde naye mumubuuza.
Are you saying that if you are in a relationship gwenga Jonathan tebasobola kwendako?
Si kye ŋŋambye. Kisobola okubeerawo.
Yes.
Naye tekisobola tuuka ku level omuntu jjajja n'akikugamba. Waba otuuka okiŋŋamba aba akitongoza.
Anti kyaliwo agamba kyaliwo.
Nzangaza omusajja bwekala ne nfuna ddemu omulala. Nzija ne ŋŋamba ddemu wange waka. Ne ŋŋamba naye mwana. Mbadde njagala nfuneyo akola ki? Akutaasaako ku mirimu.
can you imagine?
Is that my point?
He's honest.
You got my point. Because when you are adding on a man, when you are adding on a woman, when you are adding on a woman at home, you sit with your existing woman. No ngamba mu byonna, I appreciate. But ndimufuna assistant number 2.
Excuse
You're doing it as a man.
Excuse me.
Now, tell me because it's a Jeva. That's what happens. I cannot tolerate a woman to get to that opportunity of saying, "Yabangamba,
no, it's not a woman saying, "Ntino yafune your opportunity." Opportunity no kiraga nti waliwo ekyabaawo ky'otaategeera. So I'm telling you, it is not that she's telling you I'm confirming another man in my life. But there was somebody that bypassed here, even if it was for a day. Achigamba, which is not
Chingamba, it is disrespecting me.
So you'd prefer Chigamba?
Chingamba, do achaba Chingamba, nti abadde mu entanglement. In the man African and
me,
I operate as a Uganda.
But you,
okay, let's hear from Carol. Let's hear from Carol. Yes, Carol.
Not African.
Yes, Carol.
Me, I think as a woman, I'm a woman, and I know once a woman entangles, there are feelings involved. That's why I never entangle.
Oh.
I'm telling you.
Nafa.
That is why.
Pour water on me.
Listen, Henry.
Okay.
Listen, everyone. Me, I'm a very real person.
Okay.
If I love someone, I love someone. So I never entangle, because once I entangle with someone else, there are feelings involved, and this is with every woman, by the way. I like this guy. Once, then you sleep together. There are feelings involved. That's why she'll keep checking on you. Hey, what's up? Are you okay? No, abanga mufumbo. That's
Some
what
of them
women
hit
do.
us and run away. They don't check out.
Why do
women think
that's a
for us we don't have
prostitute.
feelings involved
Let
when
me
we
tell
go.
you something. So if a woman comes and tells you that, Jonathan, you know what, I had an entanglement some time back, it's because maybe she's being affected at this time. That maybe most times we may entangle because to didn't have time, to like to I'm still talking. Most times women entangle because the guy attach more time, but never forced to call some other man outside the home. So they call entanglement. So you might not find out as Jonathan, but with time it starts to eat her up. Because you know why? Women are very emotional. And can imagine nakola entanglement kubawa and my husband is here.
They are emotional. The only problem is that for us as men,
so how much time do you need?
How much time
a woman comes and tells you that I've been entangled sometime, it's because she's very guilty that she entangled, but she still loves you.
Okay, there's one thing I'm interested in now. This is what I'm interested in. Carol, Gwengo Muchala, you're representing women here. How do you tell your man that, you know what, darling, I had an entanglement? How do you bring that information to your man?
I know myself. I cannot entangle. But if I entangled, if I cannot entangle, I cannot. But if I ever entangled, if I ever entangled, me I'm English.
Okay.
I'll sit my man and tell you know what, babes.
Where would you be seated? Like this or
I'll make sure we get drinks 1 or 2, and then when we are a bit tipsy and high and stuff, like babe, you know what? By the way, I entangled.
When you are high. Anyway, what I want to know, you women keep saying, what time? How much time do you need in a day?
A lot of time.
But there is a conspiracy.
Because
you feel big they want to break. Women have a very common saying, there are small things that matter. I don't want to raise my daughter telling her that the small things matter. Omusajja bwakera nga sosa sola rent, omusajja nasosa medical care, omusajja namenga sure anti muli emmere, they are more important than staying around with you. Kati oba kire ekyo mutwe the things that matter, because ni mu kibuga ni mukunonya baagala okomewo n'ebimuli
It's not that.
Ebinene biro byonna tabitunuulira. You get my point? So by now akantu kaba katono chevola ba timali mubuza nti how much time do you want? Because ensula nawe oshagede 12 hours I'm with you.
There is those 12 hours. You come back home at let me
7. I come back home at 7.
You
never work 7 the following day. So those are 12 hours of being with. Which other time do you
That's
want?
why you have no entanglements in your family.
You sure?
Yes.
Who say? And the woman who says
that's why Jonathan Agambuno is on by 7 means we are full between 6 and 7 a.m.
The entanglements that are there.
Work and entanglement.
Okay.
Because let me tell you something, Henry. There's no one who goes to work. Nagenda mu office nakola kuba wageze ku sawa 3 paka sawa 10 n'emuranyuka. Obera kola muri muchogo kuba bloka.
Ashafaliwa. Muleta Ashraf tulabe. He's a very
Ashraf. Ashraf manager. Ashraf manager.
Sawa no wali ku desk.
Yes.
Muleta wana wali ku desk.
Keeping the building.
Ashraf is keeping his sight.
Tutambule mpola.
Ate mzimba ndowooza.
By the way, you're going to the police. Because you can bring Ashraf now confess.
Let me tell you, what you don't know is working does not necessarily mean I have to be engaged in something. I can sit there and I think for 2 hours of what I'm going to do for my home. Oshegera okola kintu kirala nnyo it is a whole setup.
This is it. Let's go back to the issue. Entanglements is about we found out how some of you don't want to find out that your women are
exactly
if
she
tells you
I will always find out.
For Timo weba kugamba it's respectful Jonathan, you don't want to be told.
By the way, being doesn't mean that chensalawo kitegeza nti nkyagala. I must say we quit.
That brings me to the next issue. Ng'otegedde nti entanglement ebaddewo ogikuddemu. Issue yogamba ogikuddemu otya tugivuddeko. You've either found out oba bakugambye. If you find out that entanglement weri mwala alina otegeera, what do you do after that? You love them. You have children. You are bound together.
One thing that people don't understand, first of all, is okukuza family kintu kirala nnyo. N'okweyagala. Oshegera. So if family is involved, there are always ways. Abantu bemulaba mu mayumba, abantu abamu babeeranga nga tebeekuba kiisi myaka 5 bali omwo, tebeekuba kati waliwo omukazi nze gwe nawulire yagamba nti kati emyaka gyonna gy'abadde nange tankuba nkukuhaaga.
Obona ya kamiliyoni nga bagamba. Alina nawulira bya kamiliyoni ebyo nti abadde positive choba.
Oshegera. Like people feel abantu babeera mu nyumba nga beebuuza abaana baba respectinga Little Joe, Nimrod and the group. Oshegera. So babeera omwo nga balowooza nti being in a family musobola okuraisinga abaana naye nze entanglement wenjizuulira.
Yes.
I can first of all abasajja ffe tetwetunulamu mu biki bye tukoze. We feel women make a very big mistake singa batambula oba ne bakola ekintu ennyo naye ng'omusajja bwe weetununamu ne weekubamu akafaananyi awo mu bintu biki bye badde okola omukazi ng'asonyiwa emyaka gibeeranga 10 n'akolamu akasobi kamu women.
Timo, if a woman is entangling sikantu katono andi
kyegamba
akatono nyime mmere kolaki but entanglement.
So when you entangle on her, is it small?
When I entangle
yes. Omusajja bw'ayenda ku mukazi.
By the way, entanglement is only bad if they get to find out. We are looking at the situation where they found out.
But let me tell you, omusajja oyo omukazi we aba ayenze emirundi nga 10 ng'omukazi akizulwa naye nga tanna entangling.
True.
Carol, can you find out the first time no sirika?
About my man entangling. About my man entangling?
Yes. You find out that he's
what
cheating.
Women do. You always keep quiet.
Which women? But women don't do that.
Me, I'm a woman, I keep quiet. In fact, I'm a lady.
Osanze bawo.
Yes. Of course, Tom, it's right for you to sanga bawo he's entangling, but you always know because maybe you see text messages or you see phone calls late in the night, or you see what time he comes back home, and when he comes back home, we're to be true. Come now, takumi since when he was out. That means, oh, where have you been then? What's I'm talking. So of course you can know when a man is entangling. And most times you just ignore when your man is entangling. Most times for us the women we ignore because you think as long as it's coming back. Are you get a as long as Zakome Wakanabela Nange and he does this like Jonathan said, like he said, you forget that those small ones like he's entangling. Because it's just entangling.
It's just an
entanglement. It's just entangling.
So it's just
yes. Me, I think entangling is just entangling.
You see what's important? What's important? If you ask me what would be my reaction after finding out, it also goes with the intensity of the issue. Intensity. Obunene bwakyo.
Yes, how deep?
Because wali omukazi nga yagadde naye ng'ensobi evudde ku ggwe nga bw'agambye kalo ntumwa time ate naawe because n'omukazi asobola okwenda okwagala okulivenginga okitegedde ate olaba abakyala bano buli batubafuna tubabeera nabo waka tugenda ne twelabira nti era wali abasigala nga babakwana.
True.
So they miss out on those things ebya bulijjo ebyo omulizaako ka message omuntu nambeerako biki they miss out. Era n'omwana omukyala oba omuliza yagamba nti yawulira nga byamu exciting ne bimuzza buto. So interest eyo nze gye nsobola reactingirako wemanya nti ebadde relationship kiyinza obbeera ekirala naye obanga wentangulingayo lumu
just for just
nange nemmanya the reasons why you did it, it will really guide me on what I will do.
True.
Will you look at her the same again?
Of course
you
not
the same but there is
but kyekyogambe kiva ku intensity wali omuntu ng'abadde ne relationship endala. The relationship has stayed as long
as yours
together.
Mu bulijjo beyagala ne Jackson.
Ekyo kirala. Naye nekiba kino nti munnange kuli otaaliwo. Henry yampeereza akalabo nampeereza n'oluyimba
ku galase. Ekintu kye sitawuliriza.
Okitegedde? Ekyo nakyo kirala.
Ngamba saaliwo.
Because you're not
like awe. kyesitasonyiwa ifawezaawe
tuyinza tulina bino tufaini mulinamu abaana tulina bye tukoze awamu naye bino nti ate ne mu buliri
ekintu kyonna kyowatagana kukweyirungulira mu buliri
bwange covid mwamukyekingidde mu buliri.
By the way,
you can sanitize.
By the way, I think you can entangle, but you should always respect your home.
Yes.
He should never even come next to your gate. We musula ne bawo bani mukazi wo. Sana bwana wawo musula. Mugambe mbe anali angobera bukoto. Okitegedde. You should not bring entanglement into your family. You shouldn't.
So my reaction would be on the intensity of the relationship that you've had.
Was that is a panga?
Yeah. Or
an axe.
Yeah. I understand if they've been sanitizing all along, or they just sanitized once.
Now, the other thing is knowing the person. Also,
that was going to be my next.
Yes.
Are you interested in knowing who they've been?
Yes, for example, I need to know. If I don't know the man,
if my woman entangled with the pig grease.
It's different. Wabanga entangling ane
omuntu gwakwenda nakona ye n'omanya n'ogamba okay sigamba nti kiba kyakabi naye osobera mu ne balance ngono gyagamba osobera onyiiga naye n'ogamba okay zero kubana bakyali kyobabeera nakyo bagamba omusajja anyezeeku naye naawe omuwala omulaba nti wakabi naye katebaayo
no, that's not true.
Yes.
I won't forgive
then
because
women agamba nonyendako ne house girl.
No.
You got my point.
Excuse me.
No muntu atalina value.
Nada ina value. She would be okay. At least omwenze koko.
Abasajja musiriko mukazi kayo.
House girl no mulungi ko yagala kwani.
Okay, let me give you an example. Let me give an example.
Whether a house girl or a normal human being, all of us one. We all have this. We all have this.
Depends.
But listen, let me tell you something. That's why it's not so right for you to let your house girl be home girl with me and chikolera because of what it better kulaga na chino. Acha so kwachi or chikolera because you all have that thing there. It's in the same place. So tota gama bono it's okay. I tell you house girl. But time a man goes to a house girl, whether I don't know. Either beranga sikusonywa. But that's number one. It's not about the house girl, into just house girl, but it's just how can you go that mbank cause
so you'd rather at least agende wo muntu nga
I would not rather.
So to wagira entanglement.
No.
Which entanglement do you support now?
It should never be about ayense kwani chengamba.
Yes, exactly.
Should never. It's about.
However,
it should always
some
be about,
ladies are
it should always be about what has caused it.
Mugenda choose entebe.
It should always be about what has caused, not who has it done it with. It should not be about over house girl or over mulunje. What it's always about. What have I done for this guy to do this with this particular person?
Okay, for me example.
Kati, first of all, chomteko okumanya kyonna. Abantu abasinga bagala nnyo okumanya. As much as it is only titles that change or no, maybe on house girl or no chi, but also okizuula nti nno waliwo omukazi gwe mmanyi asigala omwami wo abeerawo amwambaza bintu biwanvu paka ekisikaati kikoma eri wansi kyegamba abasajja abasinga ebibatembula birala
waliwo byolabanga waba alimbye
ndekirala responsibility ez'omukyala ewaka.
It's because of how the woman reacts at home.
A woman can revenge, just a man can
but I cannot revenge on my wife with the
okay, I wouldn't want to take the conversation that direction, but let me just shed some light. Abachala abasinga, you know, we have what they call emancipation in Naples, you know, akusinga they are better off than you, they don't miss you, the only thing she does is she goes to bed. And then going home musajja engine echamuka sometimes. Atenga, you know, you men, you like people who submit to you, people who respect you. I'm just giving you,
when things get to a point where mchara ngarasobola kumfumbirako ku mmere
ngatakuwa time
ngafuna omulala omukazi
your relationship
exactly bibawo Timo, that's where you're headed. It might not happen now.
Let me tell you, there are standards of being with a person. waliwo okweyambako okubeera gwe naawe byoteeka okuyambako ewaka n'omukyala byateeka okuyambako senga bivaawo. The only time when you connect mu maka ebintu ebisinga ne bimwogera mubyogera muyina ebyo ebintu byemukolakola ewaka oba biki naafumba emmere oba n'agikuleetera but we mubulwa time eyo meeting amwezo point says ewaka time gye mudaba okwemitinga mubeera mwebase oluusi abantu abasinga babajjeeko n'ettaala so omuntu tomulaba na maaso tomulaba muki tokola ki so eyo time yonnyini weevaawo kitegeeza nti you are actually raising your kids not you as people.
You're not raising
them in a relationship
because mu standard y'emirimu gyonna omulimu gwa saa mukaaga gweguliwa
abakyala bana basinga nabo tebakyagenda wabasenga abo. It's one of the biggest reasons we have problems we have
leading to entanglement.
Yes.
So you entangle looking for one who went for senga.
Yes. Olaba timaine ekintu kyayogedde.
You get
naye waliyo omukazi atakuwa peace of mind ng'okubeera nayo banga olina omusajja muno mu maka.
Fumita baba.
Okitegedde mulinga abeera mubanga bali ku battle. They don't know even those small things that you need to do for a man. Either kusooka okuzuukuka waliwo ebintu omuntu by'obaako ebintu by'abaakola ng'olaba really okitegedde so by'ebyogamba nti omusajja asobola okugenda n'afuna solace awalala we naakuleka so mu byonna bino ebyentanglement kyonna ekikireeta it should be on how we react should be guided on nga bwe ngambye obunene bwakyo then nekikireese kiri very important kikireese kiri very important.
If you find out no bunene nabo tubutadde aside, do you forgive or I don't know. I really
that's why
my concern guys just hold on now atuuliza please join the show yitira kunoti musavu mwenda bbiri yamunoti bbiri entanglements zo zibaawo tukkiriza you found out I don't know for me obunene oba ekikireese oba I don't know.
That's why
it really doesn't matter. An entanglement is an entanglement.
No, it's
what
not.
do you do?
Olaba n'okufa tekwenkana.
Yes. Kwenkana wala kubanata kuluma. Waliwo kati
waliwo gwe batwogera kimulumye ne waliwo boogera ekimulumye. Kimanyi wakabenje bamwogera waliwo gwe batwogera ku lumbe. Kitegeza tekwenkana.
The person you're dating is your friend. Those things should be discussed.
They always say nti oba nakikola olw'ensonga eno wabanga ali yes because now it is time to say
reality. And by the women will say why they
naye abasajja abasinga tayogera
because akikola fuwa
abasajja balina ekigambo nakemebwa what it was simanyi yawo
balina kiri nti basajjala ata
so omukazi yenna waba akugambye ng'omumanyi nti mukazi wo kubanga waliwo ebintu ebisinga ebiconnectinga by the way abantu abasajja abasinga fe ebiconnectinga ku bakazi abakazi batamanyi bo balowooza nti ekiconnectingako maybe beauty maybe there are even different things that connect with a woman oshegera maybe me it is you that I trust nentekawo conversation yange nemanya nti eri safe oshegera maybe it is you that wenakugamba ekigambo ojja kuŋŋamba kikole bweti oshegera so ebintu ebiconnecting omusajja n'omukazi bibeera birala kyova olaba nti omusajja emboozi ebisinga gyagamba mukazi we oyinza okusanga nga ne mukwano gwasinga ennyo tatera gimugamba naye nga alina kyeyeekuumira n'akigamba mukazi we ne kivaayo
era ng'oyagala omanya mukazi wo kyakulowooleza noonya mukwano gwe
oshegera.
Galaxy 79210210 good afternoon.
Mr. Henry. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
olaba omwenkanonkano kyekukoze
anja kukubako
tuddeyo ku nnono
mwana nze okwentangolinga girlfriend manyi okwentangolinga house calaper waffe wange wakiri nnonyamu mukyala wange yena gyali kubanga sirina budde buddaawo.
Galaxy 79210210 good afternoon.
Good morning, guys.
Good afternoon.
Henry. Timu Keroka Sita, Jonathan Narebo, Wolves Blaza. How is he doing that? Njagala okusobola okumanya ekintu kimu. House girl is just a title.
Yes.
Naye mukazi ng'omulala.
Thank you.
So ensonga bw'ejjanga yakwa entanglement ajja kuba java mu mbi z'omuyayi singa amadamu abayima amazzi. Kitegeera.
Kati olaba ekyayogera. Nze ayinagayo yaŋŋamba. Bw'aba akwana omuwala yenna. Bw'ambulira erinnya ly'omwana n'ambulira erinnya asooka agenda ku Google search n'ateekamu erinnya. Bw'ebanga kyereeta kyokka Facebook account tamukwana. Ekitegeeza oyo omwami y'okwenda tayenda bwenzi nti amalaga yenda. The title matters. So we're going to take a meeting and Kalukasita, Netables just on a Facebook account, over Shakira Monoro. Netables Facebook account. This one is a nobody. Shakira Mundi works at Galaxy, okay. One also sanitizing.
Galaxy 79210210. What do you do if you find out the entanglement?
Even knows how to do it.
That's it. I don't give a fuck.
Santa is this man.
In a relationship, of course, so
you entangle going to look for other summers. You guys are too much.
No one can give 100%. We just banangi.
Yes.
As much as I cannot give you 100% of everything you want. Yeah. Nawe abantu mutuka ku reality kwekkirizanga we muri mwenna.
If entangle is about to take sex, you don't tell me because now I was looking for something. If there else me I beat you. I beat you.
Let me tell you.
What excuse is a man going to give you for entangling and you'll be like, okay.
It is not about sex or I think
for women, I think me as a lady, or Kugama entangled because it could be maybe because of my behavior. I've changed my behaviors towards you. I'm not doing something you want. I'm not doing this that I pushed you. One entangled, now you know entangling.
Revenge
or something. There I would understand. But if you tell me about it, when you are in a bed, I don't understand it.
Galaxy 7.
That's not the reason for entangling.
Most ladies first give that reason that you are not satisfying them sexually. That's why they're cheating. Especially ladies of nowadays. Yes. They want
those women don't know how they do it in bed.
To sanitize.
To do what?
Wait. Guys, Carol and Timo first keep quiet. There's something I need to get properly. They want you to do what?
Sanitize the bowel. Sanitize it today, tomorrow.
Yeah. Also, Carol,
some of us have beards. When we are sanitizing, they are itching them.
They get satisfied.
So, if you got to realize, most people will tell you they are cheating because
you are not coming back to this show.
They get satisfied, but most women don't.
Yeah.
That is the reality. That most men get satisfied because it is omusajja yajja na mudu ya kunyumirwa nga tachitalo.
As long as you ejaculate as
let me tell my women something. Let me tell you something. If ever say this man tamani how to sanitize, it's always your problem. It's always you who doesn't know how to do it, because a woman is supposed to tell a woman to show a man where to touch, how to do it, how to kiss, where to stop, when to stop, when to start, when to zoom. That's not
I want to entangle with you now.
So if a woman says that a man tamani kukola sanitize, it's because we are tamani.
Exactly. How do you give your man that information?
During
the process.
That what?
Because abam buying ensonyi. Ochikuba ono gamba hani kwata hand.
Henry. Baba no chali mugamba ekyo kusanitize nga the bowel. Omwana obadde naye ku 911. Omufunye lo feet muzi waka. Omufunye ku 911. Muzinyidde essaawa mukaaga. Muli mu tekino muzinyeraga. Buli kibula lingala.
Ona fudde
ose waka bana basajja abamaddu olina budde
oba yogera ne ku Carol
just want to sanitize the bowel
chembuza
nganaye mutuka waka naye mukyala akugamba sanitize it.
I was the second of course,
I'm to get you first shower. You guys.
Yes.
Which bathroom? What if it's outside?
No, even when it is inside, we don't have the time.
It's your bathroom.
Even when it's inside, we don't have the time.
I have a very important question, Kanchibuze, as we conclude. Is sanitizing the bowel important? Yes, important to you.
Oh, these ladies of nowadays.
Exactly.
Don't do it and you'll see.
No, I want to hear it.
And I know someone here is a champion. He's not on this show, however. But I know someone.
Yes, Jonathan can't gamble. Just
the one.
Just for
your son.
Jonathan, stupid.
Your son.
Carol.
Jonathan.
Guys, tambule mpona mpona. Carol.
Remember him ngena bawa mubanda tena zingena bawa list.
Okay. Ngatumaliza ogenda to a list entangulars then.
Yeah, entangulars chief sanitizers.
So then Brad is
sanitizing the bowel. Important to you as a woman. As
Stuart and Roger.
Guys, I'm sending you out of this. Your microphones are off.
Yes.
You speak. Sigaza Carol. Yes. Carol. Is it important?
What about you?
I think.
Jobe.
It can't be done.
Rip gross. You know has rip gross.
Get a muscle.
One macaro. Guys, let's be serious.
It can't be the same all the time. Say I cannot want you to do that Bible all the time, every day. It should change. Today you start from here, tomorrow start from here, tomorrow start from the here, and you get a magulu. So it's not that important.
It's not that important.
Because I don't want the same thing every day. You get? So remember, let's just bang ourselves on the walls and do it.
And which wall? Which tukwatira wewo?
Tugwere kwa mumotoka or something.
On a plywood.
Let's forget the bowel. That's the
bana mwe. Katutambule mpola mpola. Abo ba bowel. Muli kwa ba sanitizing a bowel. Katsoke ne ba entangulars. List of Mugambi oyina list y'abayimbi ajobe simu yimbi.
Twagala ya bowel first.
Ya bowel egendo semba. Okay.
Weyogera abayimbi.
Abakola chaba
entangling.
Banyumuze mubalaba. Andre from the bin. Grunet.
Official.
Slick Stewart.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chosen Brad.
King.
I know I'm going to go.
Masias.
Well, look at that.
Hedy Kenzo.
Oh, I'm not in this list, you guys.
White Bender.
Atabachala.
Abachala. Regia Jasmine.
Come on.
Yeah.
Why did you say come on? Are you on blade?
Regia Jasmine at number 1. Tangra.
Pia Pounds.
Bana mwe tutambule mpola mpola.
Bireyozo bya
Okay. Abakazi bawedde oyinako babiri bokka. Regia Jasmine and Pia Pounds.
Win watch.
The bitter. Oyakuba nokuba. Chosen hurry up.
Abayimbi for the bowel.
Yeah. 6 to 1.
Again.
Brunette. I'll be single.
Paraso.